Hey, Blingy Greetings. It's your Bling International Diva Confident Miss Bling. And I am here on this wet, weird Monday. But we got so many Bling-tastic things going on. It's gonna override this weather. This Atlanta weather is real crazy right now. I don't know about where y'all are, but the skies were looking like super crazy today. So I said, you know what? Every time we got something going on Bling Radio, it don't even matter. It's like we bling the airwaves. So we just whatever the weather is, it don't even matter, okay? We make it bling. We make it bling. Well, I am so excited to be here tonight. It is a very special edition of Bling Radio tonight. We have the Miracle on the Runway producers. This is the Miracle on the Runway takeover. And I am going to go ahead and bring them in now. Hey.
Hi.
Hey, girlfriend.
Hi, good. How are you?
I'm Bling-tastic. I love when it's like more than one person. I don't know. It's like we got company. It's like a whole bunch of people here today.
We got company.
Right. So I am very excited to have you guys on here today. It's really amazing what you guys are doing. I have Crystal and I have Miss Chelsea, and they're going to go ahead and tell who they are, what's going on, why they here, what Miracle on the Runway is. You're about to find all of it out right now. So I'm go ahead and start with the total experience, Miss Crystal.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Miss Blingy, Blingy, Blingy? I miss you. We've been knowing each other such a long time.
2009.
Correct. Yes, a long time. I am Crystal Stotts, the CEO of the Total Experience. I am a model coach, a model, fashion show event producer, as well as sometimes I like to say I'm a brand. I try to do a little clothes here and there too.
And I'm Chelsea Stotts.
Okay, cool.
Oh, sorry. I'm Chelsea Stotts, designer of Moda Muñeca. I'm also a co-producer of Miracle on the Runway, event producer, photo shoot producer, etc. And I also model sometimes.
Period.
Awesome. So Chelsea, I'm gonna start with you because your name is so unique. Moda.
Yep.
Okay. So tell us about your name, your brand. Where did you get that name from?
So it's actually Spanish and it means fashion doll. And I actually created it in high school. I was in Spanish class. You have to make a Spanish name. And so my teacher and I were trying to figure out something. And I found out that Moda meant fashion. And I was like, well, that's not it. So my name in class was just Moda. And then when it came to my brand, I needed to figure out something that made sense for me. And I actually started designing by making clothes for my Barbie dolls. And my mom used to kind of show me how to make stuff by hand and stuff. So fashion doll, because for me, I wanted to design for the Barbies and the dolls of the world. Not everyone looks like a Barbie. And so that's what a fashion doll is about every size, ethnicity, height, being able to be fashionable regardless. And I want to design things that are sexy and feminine with a high fashion touch.
Awesome. That's a wonderful story. I feel it sounds Spanish, but I didn't want to assume. I'm like, let's just tell everybody what it is. So, okay. So you say you've been designing pretty much since high school?
Since before high school. I think my first show was in 2009. I did one of the first shows I did. I was just styling, and then later that year, I did my first fashion show. My mom actually was a co-producer on that. That was with Exchange. That was my very first actual fashion show designing clothes in 2009, and then from there, I honestly have not had more than a couple months of a break since. Yeah.
Awesome. And that's where I met your mom through Exchange. And
Yes.
we went to New York media there, and it was a ball. We had a really really nice time. But she was like, directing everything on the yeah where we were. We went to I remember
We
we went to the river there and
Yeah,
did a
we went
photo
to
shoot.
go
Y'all,
do a fashion show and
right?
a photo shoot and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what we were there for. We had a blast. We had a blast.
Yeah, it was really really fun, and it was like one of those non-stop, one of those impact
Yes.
non-stop weekends. Just okay, we gotta go to the
Yes.
photo shoot. Okay, we gotta go get ready. Okay, we gotta go. Like it
Yes,
was
back
just
to back.
We need to
stop.
eat. We need to go to the club. We need to do this.
So we need to do
Right, right.
everything. And we got a day to do it.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
So, Crystal,
Yeah.
tell me, just give us a little bit more background about what you do and how long you've been doing it. And some of the people that you work
Sure.
with.
Sure. So in the beginning, like you said, you met me through exchange models. I started off as an exchange model and very quickly moved up the ranks. And just from being a model, within a month, I became the state leader for Wisconsin under the heading and jurisdiction of Maisha Hill, who was based out of Chicago. She was the CEO and founder of Exchange at that time. And from there, I produced my first fashion show, and I haven't looked back since. I've been producing shows since. But at the same time, I also started training models and model coaching after my first show, simply because some guests in the audience at my first show in Madison, the ladies waited for me after the show, and they were waiting, and somebody came in and was like, "Oh, there's some people want to see you." And I was like, "Well, nobody's here for me but my daughters." And they were like, "No, it's some other ladies." And when I came out, it was like 5 or 6 ladies waiting. And they asked me, they were like, "Oh my God, you've been modeling so long. How do you do what you do? You're so confident." And I was like, "Actually, this is my first show ever." And the ladies were shocked, and they took me to they said, "Whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it." And she told me to take my confidence and bottle it and sell it. And from that point on, I became a model coach and started training models.
Okay.
And a friend of mine from New York helped me come up with the name for my company, The Total Experience, because that's what I wanted to give, the full spectrum of, the industry, be it training models, be it just learning how to have the etiquette backstage with everything you're doing, how to approach designers, hair, makeup, even down to, just the ins and out of what needed to be done. So models are prepared and what they need in their model bag. So everything. And then from there, I haven't looked back. I haven't stopped. And we've produced probably at this point over at least 50 shows in
Yeah,
Wisconsin,
at least.
at least. And I've trained probably over maybe 200 models, maybe more.
You probably at this point reached
Yeah.
500.
Yeah. I've trained a whole lot of models in my time.
Mhm.
Nice, nice. So it's really beautiful to see a mother-daughter duo and just how y'all just mesh and gel together and do this like just nonstop. And then now you have the Miracle on the Runway. So we want to talk about how it got started, but we are at the 6th annual. So you have done
Yeah.
multiple runs of this, but now we're doing it in Atlanta. So just kind of give us a little background of how it started and just kind of mash it up to where we are now.
So we've always kind of done shows where we like to combine charity with our love of fashion. So we always try to give back in some way with our events. So for this one, we wanted to give back for the holidays just because we know my mom used to even have us growing up. We would have a Christmas list of things that we want. And she would have us select an item. We wouldn't know which one it was. She would lay out all our gifts and say, pick one that you have to donate to someone less fortunate. And we wouldn't get to know what it was until Christmas when we opened the gifts to see what we did get. And that just kind of taught us, like, there are a lot of people out here that don't get anything. So to be happy for what you have and be willing to be able to give back from the many things you have to somebody. So we've always kind of been those type of people, and we know how important it can be. I think with the holidays, gifts and stuff, and it's not even always about the gifts or the money. It's just the thought, and just the thought that there are people that spend the holidays and don't have anything to open. And so just the idea of being able to give back to families that way. So we started that I forget what year we started, but we've been actually able to provide gifts for, I think, about 13 different families across the 5 years that we've done so far. 70 women through the Milwaukee Rescue Mission. We help families through the Sojourner Peace Center, as well as, I forget the other one.
We did the men as well of the rescue mission.
Oh, we did the men as well. Okay.
Yeah.
It's been so many years. So we had the Sojourner Family Peace Center, the Cry for Help Foundation, and then men and women of the Milwaukee Rescue Mission.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been able to do that over the years. And so it's been really nice to be able to see the families not only be able to get out the house to do something so extravagant as a fashion show. There are a lot of people that are just like, I never thought I'd go to a fashion show. And so being able to have them there and for them to know that we're really there for them. It's all about them. So being able to kind of just pamper and spoil them for a day and being able to give back to them, and for our guests and our models and everybody, our team, to see what their hard work is actually doing and giving back to. Because there are a lot of times you do charity, you don't get to really see the fruits of your labor, I should say. So with this, we're able for people to actually see what it is that you put your work, your hard work, your money, or whatever into.
Yeah. And one of the most important things about it and how we go about doing it, of course, we're not rich, we're, not the wealthiest people, but what we do is when we bring the models in that are a part of it, as well as like the guests or whomever attends, literally all of the proceeds from the guests purchasing ticket sales, whatever we get donated, if we even have vendors, everything that we receive goes to production of the show, as well as purchasing all the gifts for the families. We let them make a wish list. And from that wish list,
we do our
based
best to
upon
get everything.
what we get in, we do our best to literally buy everything on the wish list. We try not to let one person go away with just one gift. We want to make sure they have multiple in their hands and just feel good about it. A lot of times we've provided rides and transportations for the families that may not have transportation. We provide transportation, get them there to the show, their front row, their VIP for the day. And the bigger part is it is not just looking at it as a charity, it's looking at it as support. And letting people know that no matter what predicament you're in, what position you're in, financially or otherwise, that these people that are here, the models, the designers, whomever, the guests, they're here to support you. So it's like these people sitting behind you are your backing. These are your support system. So never be afraid to reach out and know that somebody is there to help you. And that's what we try to do.
Awesome. And that's good to know. That's the first time that I've ever heard somebody say that when it comes to charity. We don't want you to look, we don't want people to look at you like it's a charity situation. We're here to support you. And that makes the people who you're doing for feel better. You know what I'm saying? Not to feel like they're needy and stuff like that. Some people don't understand the dynamics of what charities really do. They just know that charities is somebody just giving to you and stuff like that. So that is really great that you give that experience with your event. Let's talk about the nonprofit that you're partnering with for the charity event.
Sure. So the nonprofit that I'm partnering with, actually the young lady that's a part of it, she's actually from Wisconsin as well. She's a native, and she's been here in Georgia a
Okay.
few years longer than I have. I've only been here for a year. So what I did was I
Okay.
reached out to people that I felt were already here and established to try and build that network with people to try and get the word out there, get things going for what we're doing. And then as well, her name is Nikki Williams. So
Okay.
her program is called Poetic, and I'm going to read over it because I don't know everything verbatim and I don't want to miss anything. So if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my phone. Uh, Poetic is for purpose filled outreach, empowering teens, inspiring creativity. And so, with her nonprofit organization, she's providing the mentoring programs for middle and high school youth in Georgia. The goal for Poetic is to create a space for young people that will promote strong interpersonal skills and reaffirm a sense of hope in the future. Mentoring relationships, as well as help provide the youth with a sense of stability and consistency, and give them a drive to stay committed, to what they want to do and stay on a moral path of achievement. So that's what Poetic
Oh,
stands for and what they do. And so I reached out to Nikki to partner with me because I felt that what she does is great for, to pair with what we're doing here to let people know that there is support. So we're supporting those kids, we're supporting this program, and then just bringing that together and making it one and making a big event out of this.
awesome. Awesome. So this year, oh, this year I will be the host, one of the hosts of the event.
Yes.
So I want to say thank you for bringing me on. This is something that I just love to do. Really excited to meet, all the models, the families, and everybody else that's coming to support the event. Um, One of the other things that I want to ask is how important is it for you to do this event? Not just, I mean, because you've done it in Wisconsin, but this is your first time doing it here in Atlanta, right?
Mhm. Correct.
So how important is it for it to even, to travel? Because sometimes you can do an event in one place and get complacent where you're doing it at, and then move it somewhere else, and then. But how do you feel just being here in Georgia right now and being able to produce this event here in Atlanta?
Sure. So, being here in Georgia, actually, I absolutely love Georgia, period. But being
Yeah.
able to do the show here, outside of what we've always done at home, and just like you said, being complacent. At home, of course, we knew we were going to have the support. We knew the people were coming out. Every year, it was always a sold out event, 300-400 people, easy, standing room only. Here, we didn't
Mhm.
want to just give up on what we were doing at home because no matter where you're at, those families are still in need. It wasn't to a specific
Right.
family. So we don't go out and we don't find the families ourselves. We ask information. People send us their information and say, hey, these people are in need of help. So no matter it just being Wisconsin, somebody needs help everywhere. It doesn't matter where you go. And us doing the show, we only stopped 2 years due to COVID.
Okay.
So 2020 and 2021, we felt so bad. Like literally at home, we still were trying to
And we
figure
still
out.
donated in the meantime.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
still found ways to donate, but we wanted to do the show so bad that we were trying to figure out a virtual way to do it online, to do this, and we didn't get a chance to do it. So
Yeah.
being here, I felt that it was important for us to hit the ground running for this year. We've made it here a year, and I just felt that in order to start making the show what it was at home, we needed to start somewhere, because if we don't start somewhere, we'll go nowhere with it.
Right.
So being able to get started here in Georgia was so important, to start building that network, to start building that bond, that connection with the community, and let them know that, of course, like I say, we're here for them. We're here to support. We don't do a whole lot, but hopefully in the future, we can bring in more families. We can help more people with the community connection, things like that. And, just networking with people and making this a bigger event. I literally want it to be something that's bigger than myself, bigger than just the words that I'm speaking. I literally want this to branch and go across everywhere, and let people know that it's okay to do what you do and still do what you love. And us combining it with fashion, this is something we've been doing for the longest. I modeled in high school, so fashion and runway has always been near and dear to my heart. So with us doing it this way and doing what we love to help people, which is another thing we love, it was a win-win situation.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so can you give us some little snippets of what to expect at this sixth annual Miracle on the Runway event?
Sure.
Yes, so for this show, it's actually called A Night at the Hip Opera. So our music will kind of be a blend between, it'll still be some Christmas music in there, but we like to do like Christmas music, it's hip hop, so kind of remixes. And then we'll also be blending in the hip hop music. So it'll be like violin covers of popular hip hop songs, things like that, just to elevate and change our music a little bit from what is really being heard on the radio every day, the usual songs. We like to kind of just try different things. And I feel like that kind of just brings a different element of elegance and creativity to the events. I think in music is really important. So that's one thing you'll see from us. So we'll actually have a opera singer performing, a local from Wisconsin who lives here now, a young lady. We actually have another performance from a 15-year-old rapper who actually will be performing as well. Working again, a violinist, things of those natures to kind of just bring all of that in together into the event. And then we'll have multiple designers and brands on the runway. So something for every size, for men, for women, etc. We'll have some beautiful hair and makeup, some fierce models. It's going to be a really great event. And then along with all of that, we're also giving back to some families. So we'll actually even let them open a gift at the event to kind of, so everyone can be a part of that special moment with them and support them in that moment. And then they'll have more to take home for the actual holiday.
And then most importantly, well, not most importantly, but secondly, we'll have you as a host.
Along with Lee Van Roundtree.
And then Lee Van Roundtree, what is his?
Sebastian Cole.
Sebastian Cole and House of Lee Van.
Oh, yes, Levon House.
Levon House.
That's it.
He's actually a clothing designer. He's from Wisconsin, but he went to school in Georgia as well. So he's coming down. He's flying in because for the last, I think, 4 years of the event, he was always our host. So when we reached out to him for something else, he was like, "Do you have a host?" And we were like, "Yeah." He was like, "Well, I want to fly in to be a host as well." He was like, "Because this charity is near and dear to my heart. So I want to be a part as well." So he's coming in as well.
Awesome.
And
okay,
we also
I'm so excited. That's dope.
We also have some great sponsors as well that we want to make sure that we mention and shout them out.
Yes. So, well, first off, before I mention the sponsors, I'm going to do them here in a second. But we also have team members from Wisconsin that's helping put this together and coordinate the models from Wisconsin. I have my promotion specialist, my promotional coach. Her name is Trish Malone. So she's a model and a promotional coach. She'll be here We have Yolanda Clark. She is my etiquette coach. That's the one I always say she's one of the ones that stay ready so she don't have to get ready.
Okay.
So like she's over etiquette with the models and things like that. Then we also have Honey Jones, which she'll be coming in, and she's actually my
model relations.
My model relations, like a public relations. She's my model relations. So she does everything when it relates to the models as far as model coaching, training, making sure they have hotel and lodging, the transportation. So she's kind of that part. So those are my three helpers from Wisconsin, part of my team, not even helpers. So they're now a part of my team, the total experience. And then, of course, like I say, without them, half the stuff we wouldn't be able to do from a distance. So they know me. They were all trained by me. So it's just fitting to have them in place because I trust them and I know they're going to be able to follow the vision that we have in place.
Another extension of you, basically.
Yeah, another extension. So with that being said, our sponsors, we have Michael's Eye Photography coming in from Florida to do photography for the show.
Okay.
As well as he actually has a clothing line. He's a brand and it's called Get Captured Apparel. So he'll be showing pieces for his line. We also have I'm sorry, I don't want to start with him. I'm sorry, missing name. So I have an order. Miss Andre Carter for Carter Christian Academy. She's a sponsor. We have Odessa School of Design, Miss Lynn Dixon. Ava's Boutique by Ava Morris. Blessed by Design, Kamisha Taylor. And a special donation also from Ben Rebel of Mind Code Music with his artist Yolanda Jeanette, who is an international model and a singer. And she does music. So actually her song, I Call Me Beautiful, will be played during my line showing with the models walking. So they will be here. Those are our sponsors thus far this year. This is the first year we've ever had sponsors. So it's very important for me to be able to, announce them and put their names out there and let it be known that we appreciate them as sponsors. We appreciate our team members. And then Chelsea can kind of speak on hair and makeup sponsors.
Oh, yes. Let me see. So we also have a great team, a glam team as well. So everyone a part of the event is donating their time. So we want to make sure that we also give them a shout out as well. So I have Fancy Faces MUA, WB The Brand, Beauty Obsessed, Shears Hair Artistry, Array's Touch, are all a part of our glam squad, and then we'll be kind of building on from there as well. And then we have our performers, Ray Sunshine and Tora Music. She mentioned our media so far, and then our designers. We have myself and my mom, Crystal, here. We have Deshaja. We have Sokana Rose as well. And then some more from there. So we're still building up a few more. We have some other people interested in being a part, which is very exciting to have such a big turnout of people wanting to be a part of the team and be a part of giving back as well. We wanted to make sure we mention them and thank them for their support as well.
Yeah.
So both of y'all making clothes. This is just gonna be so nice. I can't wait to see.
Whatever. I'm gonna need your help, girl. Stop playing with me.
Yes. Yeah, and you know what? Okay, so outside of this event, you make clothes for anybody? Because I have people who have been asking me like, who make your clothes, or do you know anybody that make clothes or whatever? So make sure you well, go ahead now, give them your information where they can reach you on social media, your website, wherever they can reach you at. Go ahead and give that information now, because I know when I'm done, I'm gonna pass it over to a few people that asked about prom. So
No, and that's perfect. Prom, I love prom. So most people can just find me on Instagram at Moda Muñeca, MODAMUNECA. And then honestly, Instagram is kind of, I have emails and stuff too, but if you get to me on Instagram, it's probably the easiest and the fastest way. But yeah, prom as well.
okay.
Bridal, birthdays, performances. I've been able to work with some artists and celebrities like Lotto. So I do some of everything. So if they want it, I can do it. And if I can't, I will figure it out or I give them somebody that can.
Awesome. Okay, and Crystal,
Yes.
what you doing? Let them know what you doing.
So for the show, I started off, I really hate sewing myself. I really do. Because of the math of it. but
Okay.
I will be doing some things this year. I love to embellish and recreate things from garments that are already made. So I will be designing some pieces this year,
Okay.
more so jeans and jackets, things like that I'll be showing. But my main focus too is I'm the model coach. I train models again. I've trained from ages 3 years up to, you know, don't want, just elders. So I kind of work with everybody around the
Okay.
board. By me just getting started in here in Georgia, I'm going to be opening up my model training to people here soon and being able to help models get on the runway. But if people are looking for a production team, because I know there are people out there that they may want to put on a show, do a show, may not know the first place to start, but they may have the funds and things like that to do it and the ideas. Chelsea and I are here.
Yeah.
People can reach out to us. They can reach me on Facebook and Instagram by my first and last name, Crystal Stotts. And we're here to coordinate fashion shows. Chelsea will coordinate photo shoots, things like that. I'm here to train models, get them started on their path on the runway. We have had very successful models that I've trained in the past. We have some that are.
We have some models that are currently modeling and running ads with Ashley Stewart's. We have models signed to agencies all over. We have models that travel out of the country, etc., that we've been able to work with over the years. So it's a coach right here.
Yeah, I've trained a previous Miss Wisconsin, a model that just gave up her crown. She passed her crown. Not gave up. She passed her crown after a year, which was Miss America Miss in Wisconsin. So yeah, we work with some amazing people. I can tell people, don't worry about the fact that I'm plus size. Don't let it fool you. I can get on the runway. Chelsea can get on the runway, and we can work circles around some of these people. So they better believe it.
Okay. Yes. Look, I already know what you do. Okay, I see it for myself firsthand. So, okay. So. Yes, I'm so ready. I'm excited. And I do want to let you know that I even myself, on behalf of my foundation, I am confident you would like to donate to the families as well. So
thank you.
Yeah. So I am. Yeah. So I'll coordinate with you. Over the next week or so. Just to find out if there's anything else on the list that they need that we can, get them for Christmas.
Sure,
that'd be amazing. Sure. Thank you so much.
And then we can let people know that we are accepting donations, as well as they are still able to purchase tickets. Tickets are $20. They can go right on Eventbrite. What's the website, Chelsea?
MOTR2022.eventbrite.com. And that's just the acronym for Miracle on the Runway. So MOTR 2022, and they can just search that as well when they get to Eventbrite, and it's Brite, BRITE. And once they get on there, you can just search it. They can find us on there. We're also accepting some vendor spots as well. So if anybody wants to vend at the show, come see it, or just leave a monetary donation towards the family's gifts, they can do that all at that link
as well. And if we have anybody that may just want to be a sponsor, again, we do work with the nonprofit organization. So we are 501c3, and they can be a sponsor and be able to write that off in their taxes. They can email me or just write on the page or on the Eventbrite and let us know, send us a question. My email is just Crystal.
Nope, we're gonna do the miracle email.
Oh, well, they can do that.
miracleotrunway@gmail.com. Let's just keep it simple.
That's fine.
Keep it on Miracle OT Runway.
And if they write us, we'll go ahead and send out sponsorship letters.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So we got everything covered. Is there anything else you want the people to know about you guys or the event that's coming up?
I feel like we're pretty covered. I just hope everybody goes and grab their tickets and come see the show. It's going to be a really great event. And we're excited to put it on for them to give Georgia something different and show them what we have to offer here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
So
yes.
My last question.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
If it's anything you can think of that you would want me to bling out for you and you, what would it be?
Oh,
first.
What do I want? I'm like, what do I want?
Oh,
right?
I don't even know.
What can you bling out? Look, give me
everything.
Some options. That's why I'm like, give me an option. I don't know.
You know what I want blinged out?
Ooh.
No, I can't.
A pair of Crocs.
That's exactly what she needs blinged out.
Because have you seen my bling Crocs?
No, and the reason I say this is because I wear Crocs and flip-flops all the time, every day. And unless I have to put on something different, I will have on Crocs with everything. She laughed at me the other day. We went to go do a media setup, and I had on Crocs to match my dress. And she was like, it would be you to have on some Crocs to match your dress.
So no, she needs some bling Crocs to run around the day of the show in, because she's not gonna have on nobody heels.
Period.
Okay.
I don't know, figure out something. I don't know. What do I get?
I don't know.
Oh, I probably need like a bling phone case. That'd be cute. So everybody can see it. Look, I'm like, I have no clue.
Yeah.
I'm like, look,
she's like, yes.
That'd be cute. I'm like, that actually.
Okay.
Yes. I've always got my.
Yes, we're gonna have to work on it. I went and got some shoes the day that I saw y'all, but I was like, I still want to wear my Crocs. I just
right. I will have
them
Crocs until showtime.
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm probably walking in some heels at the end.
Okay. That works. Yeah, I got you. We gonna work on them shoes. I think I'm looking at the watch. I think I got some time. We got what, almost maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Almost. Well, yeah. Today, 13 days. So yeah.
Yep. Okay, let's make it happen.
Woo-woo. Woo-woo. And the show is going to be at the Venue Marietta. Venue Marietta, 855
Church Street.
But
all of that is also at the link for the tickets.
All of it is on the link for the tickets and stuff. But you know how sometimes you get people that want to come out the day of and pay at the door. That way they'll, they can know.
Be at the Venue Marietta at 6 p.m. and you'll see us.
And that is literally the name, the Venue Marietta.
Yep.
And you know why I'm laughing.
Yes, and that's why I said it.
No, what's the venue called?
Yeah, because I thought
That's weird though. That's clever. Keep it simple.
No, really, because Miss
Yeah.
Bling kept writing me, and she was like, "What's the name of the venue?" I was like, "The venue Marietta." She was like, "No, what's the name of the venue?" And I was like, "The venue Marietta." She was like, "Well, what's Bar 44?" And she was like, "I thought she was going to be at a restaurant." And I was like,
that's for after the
I'm
show.
like, no, the venue is literally called the venue Marietta. And we were cracking up.
They said these people do not want nobody to know where their venue is. Yes.
Right. Okay, so now that I know what's gonna bling out for you guys, well, Crystal, I'm just gonna. Crystal, I'm gonna do your Crocs. Chelsea, we gonna talk. We gonna figure something out
Okay.
for you.
Mm-hmm.
I never
Yes.
nobody's option to do that though. You have to tell me what you want.
Look,
But
that's why I'm like, I don't
I'm
even
gonna
know at
figure
this
something
point.
out.
You tell me what you want to make me.
That part.
You tell me what you want to blink out. We'll go from there.
Yes.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Mm-hmm. I'm like,
Yes,
I'm
I
open.
am so excited. Can't wait. Yes, I got you. I got you. I am so excited. I can't wait till the event. You guys will see me posting about the event on social media. You will see them posting the event on social media as well. If
Yeah.
it's anything else, if you don't have anything to say, then we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. And
Yeah.
we will. And I will be going live from the event. Once I'm done,
Ooh.
hosting. So I don't know. Yeah, I'll be going live too. So I'm gonna interview the models and some of the sponsors as well. So
Ooh, okay.
Yes. Yes.
That will be fun.
Well, yeah.
yeah.
So, with final thought, if
Yeah.
anybody wants to be a part, just reach out to us. We're happy to include you. 6th annual Miracle on the Runway. We gonna make this a good one. A night at the Hip Opera.
Come dressed to impress.
Come dressed to impress.
This is everybody wants a reason to dress up. This is it.
Because a lot of times when people come dressed to impress, I like to have people come out, walk the runway, or I like to give a gift or something just because somebody may look fabulous.
Yes. Cool. All right. Well, thank y'all so much for coming.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
And
Thank
I will
you.
see you all soon.
Yes, you will see
You're
us soon.
Blingy LUV, we out.
Thank you.
All right. Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys, that was Crystal and Chelsea, and they are doing this amazing event, and I'm happy to be a part of it. I was saying that I wanted to, do something for Christmas this year, and you know, it just happened the way that it did. Because I was planning to do something for my foundation, but I'm really happy and excited to be doing this event with them. So again, guys, go on social media. You can reach out to me or you can email her. She gave you guys the information. If you need to find her on Facebook, her name is Crystal Stotts, Stotts, and it's Crystal with a C, not a K. And I will be keeping you guys posted. I'll be going live from the event. So that's on the 18th. That's on Sunday the 18th. It's an after party as well. So if you want to hang out with me, meet me, you want to meet her, see the models, come and support. Come on out. All right. So Blingy Love, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.